Hello everyone, I'm Jiun and welcome to my channel Libromer where I talk about readings, books, and in this occasion I am talking about Watership Down, and this video is about the third part. Yes, because I have finished the third part called Efrafa, and so I have thoughts about it. And as I have said in my previous videos, I will do, if I can call it, review summary of part 3. So there will be many spoilers, and if you haven't read the book, well, you are free to stop here and come back once you have read the book, because I am sharing my thoughts, and I encourage people who have read the book to leave some comments and comment about this chapter or the previous 1 and 2 parts of the book. So yeah, I have finished Efrafa, and if you remember, in part 2, the Watership Down, the rabbits in this warren, they need to get some does or female rabbits, and they know that there are many in Efrafa, so they want to go there, but they know that this warren is kind of a military base, so they don't have rights for the purpose of having a safe warren. So they can eat at a certain time, but they are not free to go and even leave. They cannot even leave this place. So the rabbits in Watership Down, they decide to go there, and in their way they encounter, I think it's the first time they encounter a fox, and it's Big Week, one of the rabbits, who, I don't know why, but he just runs into I think he was trying to call the attention of the fox, but by doing so, Big Week encounters some of the rabbits of this warren, from Efrafa, and unlikely, it's bad luck, and the fox kills one of the rabbits from this Efrafa warren. But our rabbits, they can escape, and in doing so, I think I think one of the rabbits die, but they don't know that they belong to this warren. So they continue their journey. They are going into Efrafa, but before that they have to cross a bridge, and they find a boat in a river. And this is when Bluebell, which is another rabbit, he thinks himself as a water rabbit, because he likes the idea of swimming, and which is new for the rabbits. They don't swim. So anyway, they have a plan to get into Efrafa, which is controlled by this rabbit called one word, which is called general, like the main military, and they have some patrols, and so they control the whole place. And Big Wig infiltrates himself in this warren. He says, when he was caught, of course, he says, I want to be part of the Efrafa because I know that is a good place to live, and I don't know, I just want to be one of you. And So he's accepted, and he's immediately taught about the way they live in there. And doing so, Big Wig meets or encounters two characters. In this case, one doe, a female rabbit, and a male rabbit. So one is, let me see if I can pronounce the name properly. He's an fly, which is a doe, and she's kind of those rabbits who don't like living in Efrafa, and they wish to have more freedom. So Big Wig thinks, this is a good opportunity to talk with one of the female rabbits. And the other one is Blackabar. Blackabar was a rabbit who tried to escape, and he was took prisoner, and in some way he's the example for the rest of the rabbits. So he's like a prisoner, so he cannot move, and he's shown in different part of this warren as a way to say, look, if you try to escape, it will happen the same for you. You will be a prisoner, and lately you will die because they will kill him. So Big Wig thinks of a way to escape, and for that reason he wants to talk with this female rabbit, and in order to get more, to create a group. But also he thinks that he wants to take Blackabar with him. He doesn't want to leave him behind. So they make a plan, and at the end they can escape. But of course they need some help, and when they are running away, the seagull, which is called Kihar, he's helping them, and he's the one in some way sending information from Efrafa to the rabbits who were waiting in the boat, because the plan is, once they escape, they have to run to the river, and they will escape in the boat, which is called pant boat, I think. Well, I'm no expert, but it's a boat, and they have to reach that place. So when they are escaping, when they are running away from the general Woundward and the rest of the rabbits in this warren, Kihar is helping them by attacking the rabbits, and at the end they can escape and reach the boat, except one, Dandelion, which is another rabbit, but he can find a way to escape and get into the boat, and until they just go away. So that's the best part of the third part, that they can infiltrate and they can get some does and escape. Now my feeling is that they will be caught later. They think that they are safe in the river, but maybe they are not. That's my feeling. So I didn't have too much emotion of this part, aside from the idea that the rabbits are very intelligent, and they are always thinking in ideas. In this case, Hazel has the idea of going to Efrafa, and I think he's asking help to another rabbit to create a plan, and it works, and it works, but they don't know what is going to happen after that once they are in the boat. And I like, there are many things about this part that I like, that it's obvious that the rabbits living in this warren are not happy, and they want to have freedom, but they can't because they are controlled by these militaries, and they think that they have the authority because they are more intelligent, because they are stronger, and they think that their system is the best because, of course, they live and they don't have any enemy. They are always controlling that there are no humans coming, but they are not happy. So this chapter shows a lot about the society. Sometimes the way we live, that we think that we have freedom, that we are okay, but we are not. And we can see that, for instance, in the way we see media, for instance, the way we think that we have freedom to say things, but in some ways sometimes we are controlled by the media, by internet. And so it happens nowadays in our society that we feel that we are safe, but we are not. So and other points, other ideas that I would like to share is that and I think I haven't mentioned, but the names of the rabbits, some are very simple, like Bluebell, Hazel. I think Hazel because of his color, the color of the fur, and funny ones like Bigwig. I think it's because of the hair in his head. But there are other names that they are very hard to pronounce, so it's a challenge. and I like the idea of fraternity. I said in the previous video that it seems that these rabbits don't have emotions because the way they see, for instance, the idea of romance is not like humans. So they take it as something natural, so they just need female rabbits to procreate, but it's not like humans. So, but when you see that they help each other, they care about each other, they know that Efrafa is not the ideal. It's not the ideal wearing. They need to do something, and they need to help some. I mean, at first it looks like they are just selfish, that they just want to get some female rabbits. They need to just get them for their own warren in Watership Down. But when you see that Bigwig is, he doesn't want to leave Blackabar behind because he knows that he will die. When he was just pursuing for freedom, it's when you think that maybe these rabbits are not that cold, that they care for each other, just there are still some animal characteristics, right? They are not that complex like humans. So now we don't know if Woundwort will just stay there, will wait, will come back to his own warren, or he will pursue for these rabbits from Watership Down. My feeling is that they will. Oh, well, that was my feeling, because to be honest, I finished the book. Yes, I have finished part 4 too, but that will be for the next video. So I will just finish saying that after reading part 3, Efrafa, I think that once they leave, I mean, they are in this boat and they think they are free, is when they will find that Woundwort will still be waiting in the somewhere in the river. So they are not completely safe. That's my view, but well, we will see for the next video. So thank you so much for sharing with me and for commenting in my videos, and also for supporting these videos. And again, you are free to leave your comments about this book, and I hope I'm not spoiling too much. But for the first time, I wanted to have freedom to just say what I feel about some books, even in detail. So that's why I have I have to spoil. And one last thing, until now, I am enjoying the book. It's nice, it's simple. The story is very engaging, if I can call it like that. And I want to continue reading. I want to finish the book. And I did it. I finished. So, thank you so much, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye bye.